He's strong enough to hold you now.
But I think overall the theme that we really saw come out of this record that I think was really special is just kind of the different aspects of what it means to be a Christian. What does it look like? What does that lifestyle look like? So the different songs on this record look at everything from the title track, which is Believers, basically a declaration, a statement of faith, what we believe in. We believe that Jesus died and that he rose again, and that ultimately his sacrifice upon the cross is the price that was paid to redeem us from our sins. And so first you kind of, I think, have to establish that, because the term Christian or believer in this day and age can mean a lot of different things. So once we've established that foundational piece, then from there we can look at different aspects of the Christian walk. Everything from praising God and worshiping him, to trusting him in difficult times and trust that he has a purpose and a plan, to being identified with him, and all the way to showing him to others in the things that we do, and loving one another and serving one another. And so all the different songs look at different aspects of that, and I think that really became kind of the underlying theme of the entire record, which is why it made sense to title it Believer.
Currently, I think something we've noticed as Christians, it's becoming less and less welcome news in today's social climate. Sort of the, hey, I'm a Christian, which is met with the response of, keep it to yourself. And we wanted to give people the opportunity to be encouraged to just share their faith no matter what. To be open and real about what happens in life. Every day isn't the best day ever, but Jesus will never leave us and never forsake us. And we can always hold on to that promise. There's a lot of songs about different, like John Micah just said, different aspects of Christian faith, like, are you having a day of victory, or are you having a day of tragedy and challenge? No matter what, God's purpose and plan for your life is that he will be glorified and you will trust him.
There's just so much junk out there that kind of gets filtered in, and it all gets put under the same label. And it's really frustrating to me when I see other people that are labeled Christians that I go, we don't see eye to eye at all. We're not the same thing. And so I do love the kind of clear message of that song, in the way that it really, I think, makes it real clear what we believe in. If there's one thing that people take away from our set, in a concert, is we just want to share God's love with people. We want people to know that God died for them individually, cares for them individually. We want them to understand that they can have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And most importantly, share with them just the gospel, that Jesus died for their sins and rose again, and ultimately they can be set free because of what Jesus has done for us. I mean, that's the message that I think obviously non-believers definitely need to hear, but I think for Christians as well, we need to be reminded how much God has done for us and what a wonderful free gift of salvation that is, and be reminded of that personal aspect of our relationship with Christ, that we can go deeper in our walk with him. And so we hope to do that not just through what we say and our lyrics, but we hope to also encourage that through the times of worship, that hopefully people will cry out to God and meet God in the place that we're at, as we sing songs and worship together.